Okay, well, our next comedian is single-handedly trying to redirect the image of the sexy librarian. He also mentioned that the African community has Obama, while the disability community has Adam Schwartz. Yes, he can. So please give a big warm welcome for Adam Schwartz.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So how's everyone doing today? So my mom was wondering why I would want to do this. Why wouldn't want to come out forward about having a disability and do a comedy set? I told her, if anything, I should be ashamed for being a comedian. So I've got a nonverbal learning disability, but I have had plenty of trouble with verbal problems. For example, when I was younger, my parents used to give me, my sister, and my brother gummy bears just to get us to shut up. They would say we would have contests to see whose gummy bear could last the longest. The winner got another gummy bear. So this mic is very tight, but my nonverbal learning disability means I have a very hard time with organization. I am constantly losing everything. It's a good thing I'm not a pilot, because I would leave my plane in the Tim Hortons parking lot when I run into the washroom, and I would forget where I left my plane. That would be a lot of unhappy people when they don't get home at the end of the day. Having a nonverbal learning disability also means I have a hard time making new friends. The last time I made a new friend was when Bill Clinton was still president. I just don't know what to say to girls after I say hello and run out of small talk. Some of my pickup lines have been walking up to a girl all dressed up in purple and say, "You look like a grape. Let's make jelly." Or, "What color are your eyes?" And then she replied, "Hazel." And I said, "That's a nut." And then another pickup line of mine is, well, I've got many pickup lines, but I won't bore you with those right now. So having a nonverbal learning disability means I'm also have lots of trouble with hand-eye coordination. So I have to come up with songs to motivate myself when running. For example, get this fat body moving, get this fat body moving, size 10, size 10. Think of the bikini, think of the bikini. No more chocolate bars or cake, no more chocolate bars or cake. It's quite the motivator. I also work at the Millennium Library, and I'm studying to be a librarian through getting a master's. I know what you're all thinking. You need a master's to be a librarian? Yes, it's a lot harder than it looks. So I created an advice column. So now I'm going to read to you some of my letters that I received. Dear librarian, where can I find books by the delicious Jamie Oliver? By Slightly Aroused. Dear Slightly Aroused, thank you for your letter. You can find books by that delicious Jamie Oliver in the cooking section, or 641 according to the Dewey Decimal System. Here's another letter by Avid Reader. Dear librarian, is it okay if I read in the toilet? Avid Reader, thank you for your letter. It is okay if you read in the toilet, but the library does not want to know about it. Give my love to your mother. And here's another letter from Dear librarian, why do you keep sending me these notices that you're going to hurt my credit rating? Dear poor but rich at heart. Thank you for your letter. The library, you have to come in and make arrangements to pay your fines. No, we do not accept your firstborn like Rumpelstiltskin. still skin. Give my love to your mother. Here's another letter. Dear librarian, what hours are you guys open? From Night L. Dear Night L, thank you for your letter. The library is open. The library's hours depend on which branch you're at. You can find information in the guide. We are not open all night for your benefit. Give my love to your mother. And now I'm going to do a rap. I created a rap to appeal to the younger audience, so I created a library rap. Hold on, I'm just going to put the chair back. Thank you. Okay. So pay your library fines in time, or else you have to bring your books back in time, or else you have to bust a dime. There are few excuses that are acceptable, that are forgivable, such as illness in the family. No, this does not include handling the gerbil. We don't want your verbal abuse or your excuse. Return your books in time. Don't be a douche. Return your books in time. If you don't, we'll have no. If you continue to rack up the fine, we will have no choice but to voice our complaint. If that doesn't work, we'll hurt your credit rating. See how that helps when you're dating your boss's daughter. Don't baller, whining when your fine dining experience is ruined and your credit card won't go through. What I'm trying to tell you is don't be a douche, return your books in time. Don't be a douche, return your books in time. It's only fair because you have to share the books with other people, so don't cause any hassle. Doesn't matter if you live in a cardboard box or a castle. Return your books in time. Return your books in time. Give my love to your mother and tell her I'll have to get the brownie recipe another time. I hope it's easy. Word. Peace.
Thank you very much, Adam.